TV soap news and spoilers today. We have a thrilling update to share with you about all the jaw-dropping twists and turns that unfolded on May 13th's episode. As always, Salem's rich history of intrigue, betrayal, and complex relationships continues to captivate us. From Roman's guilt and Johnny's mounting tensions to the shocking battles over life-saving drugs, Days of Our Lives is once again delivering the emotional roller coaster that fans adore. So, sit tight and get ready to dive into the latest drama and uncover some secrets you won't want to miss. Roman's guilt and the gun incident. One of the most intense moments of the May 13th episode revolves around Roman Brady's conversation with Kate Roberts. Roman reveals a shocking piece of news. Johnny DiMera has taken his gun. This revelation sends waves of worry throughout Roman, who is already filled with guilt and concern over the situation. Why? Because Roman can't help but feel responsible for the events that have now spiraled into chaos. While he is not the direct cause of the shooting, the way Roman broke the news about EJ's actions, particularly the harm EJ caused Sammy, played a pivotal role in pushing Johnny toward taking extreme action. Roman's emotional turmoil is palpable as he grapples with the consequences of his words and their role in setting Johnny off. Roman's guilt is understandable. He knows that Johnny, who has always been fiercely protective of his family, might have seen EJ's treatment of Sammy as unforgivable. But the gravity of the situation weighs heavily on Roman, especially knowing that the gun Johnny took could have been the one used to shoot EJ. This revelation sets off a chain of events that will only lead to more complications in the ongoing saga of the DiMera family. Roman's internal conflict is a powerful reminder of how even the smallest choices can ripple through the lives of those we love, changing everything in an instant. Paulina's suspicions and Kat's changing view of EJ. As if things weren't complicated enough, Paulina Price is now adding her own suspicions into the mix. This week, Paulina confronts Johnny, openly voicing her concerns that he may have shot her father, which only adds more layers of tension to the story. The question of whether Johnny could have been involved in the shooting continues to hang in the air. Paulina, known for her protective and outspoken nature, isn't one to hold back when it comes to family matters. Her suspicions about Johnny's involvement in her father's fate are not only justified, but will undoubtedly propel her into more dramatic confrontations with those around her. Meanwhile, in a surprising turn of events, Kat Green begins to see a different side of EJ DiMera. Kat, who has been one of the most intriguing new characters on Days of Our Lives, finds herself unexpectedly drawn to EJ. In a surprising move, EJ asks Chad DiMera, his brother and longtime adversary, out on a date. Now, this may not be the type of date you're thinking of, but it's clear that EJ is seeking something more from his complex relationships. His offer to Chad is steeped in drama, not romance, and it promises to bring even more tension to the already complicated dynamics between the DiMera brothers. What could possibly lead EJ to ask his own brother out in such a manner? And will this revelation push Chad and EJ to finally address their long-standing rivalry, or will it make things even worse? The stakes continue to rise for the DiMera family, and Days of Our Lives fans are on the edge of their seats, eager to see what happens next. Philip, Kevin, and the sepsis drug. The drama intensifies when Philip Kyriakis is seen talking to Kevin Lambert, a character you might recall from the Last Blast reunion. Kevin is the nerdy guy from high school, the one who seemed to always be a step behind the rest of the crowd. But now, Kevin is working in a hospital lab, and it looks like he could play a significant role in the battle over the much-coveted drug, Versix. What makes this situation even more complicated is the underlying greed driving Philip. In the episode's promo, it's hinted that Philip's greed could cost his brother, Bo Brady, his life. While Philip may be focused on securing the drug for himself, he remains unaware that Bo is in desperate need of it. Bo is suffering from sepsis, and the Versix drug could be his only hope for survival. This emotional twist deepens the ongoing story, reminding us how powerful family bonds can be and how quickly they can be tested by personal desires. Philip's need for power and control could lead to disastrous consequences, not only for his family, but for the people who rely on the hospital's life-saving treatments. Meanwhile, there's more tension brewing between Sarah Horton and Xander Cook. Sarah, ever the voice of reason, questions Xander's interest in investing in the hospital. While Sarah suspects that Xander might have ulterior motives, his focus on acquiring Versix becomes painfully clear. It's no longer just a matter of business, it's a matter of life and death. As both Xander and EJ DiMera race to secure the drug for themselves, the competition grows even fiercer. But what is Philip willing to sacrifice to get his hands on this miracle drug? Could he be blind to the true cost of his actions? And if he's willing to do anything to secure Versix, how far will he go? Days of Our Lives continues to explore the moral dilemmas facing its characters, and this week, those dilemmas could have deadly consequences. EJ, Xander, Philip, the battle for Versix heats up. The stage is set for a dramatic battle between three formidable figures, EJ, Xander, and Philip. All three of them want the same thing, Versix, the drug that could save Bo Brady's life. While their motivations may differ, their determination to acquire the drug is undeniable. For Xander and EJ, it's a matter of power and control. But for Philip, the stakes are much higher. His brother's life hangs in the balance, and yet Philip remains blinded by his desire to claim the drug for himself. As the three men circle each other, it's clear that no one is willing to back down. This competition over Versix promises to create more than just tension. It's going to result in emotional battles, betrayals, and possibly life-or-death consequences. Who will come out on top, and at what cost? Will any of them realize the importance of family before it's too late? The ongoing rivalry between these three men is shaping up to be one of the most dramatic storylines on Days of Our Lives right now, and fans are eagerly waiting to see who will win the ultimate prize. Conclusion: a week of high-stakes and heart-stopping drama. As we wrap up our look at the events of May 13th's episode of Days of Our Lives, it's clear that the stakes have never been higher. From Roman's guilt and Johnny's volatile emotions to the epic battle for a life-saving drug, the drama in Salem is intensifying with each passing day. Days of Our Lives continues to deliver the kind of high-stakes, emotionally charged storylines that keep fans glued to their screens. As the drama unfolds, we're left wondering, how will Roman deal with his feelings of guilt? Will Johnny be able to clear his name, or will his own emotions lead to even more chaos? And most importantly, who will ultimately gain control of the Versix drug, Xander, EJ, or Philip? And what will they be willing to sacrifice in the process? The answers to these questions will unfold in the coming weeks. And one thing is for sure, Days of Our Lives fans won't want to miss a single moment of this thrilling saga. Thank you for joining us for today's breakdown of May 13th's Days of Our Lives episode. Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.